Alright, back again. Today we got out the old PC Engine Duo, and I figured we could put in this game here, Crest of Wolf. So, let's pop this in and play some of that. Now, this is a game that is heavily influenced by Final Fight. You'll be able to see what I'm talking about here in a minute. Quite an easy game, not super challenging by any means, but definitely like Final Fight. Not exactly the shortest intro, but there is our intro for Crest of Wolf. Go in here and change up the credits, so you can have that up as high as 5. We'll just jump out of here, leave this normal. But not a very challenging game, not super difficult by any means. Choose between Hawk and Tony. We'll give, let's try Tony. And let's jump into the game here. Graphics-wise, it's really good. Music, it's pretty good. As far as the enemies, they're not super aggressive. All they do is just a bunch of punching. Trying to get weapons in the game, it's really random. Food is dropped by the characters. Not something that you can really find so much in bins or anything like that. Not a lot of breakable objects in the background as well. And aside from the first stage here, the first stage, as you can see, that character just drops some chicken. But the backgrounds aren't as well designed as they could have been. The characters are pretty decent. I think the gameplay, as far as it goes, is pretty good as well. But the background designs are kind of poor, in my opinion. This first stage here isn't so bad, but definitely when you get on later on, you'll be able to see how kind of quickly drawn or halfway drawn the graphics are in the background. But you can see the heavy influence here with Final Fight. Some of the names will crack you up as well. Pretty boy. And they drop random objects. You know, I'm not sure exactly what the objects themselves do, except maybe add points. But the food, you know, it is seriously random. You never know who's gonna drop it. Like there. Let's see if I can pick some up before I die. That's a special move that you can do by pressing both of the buttons. But once again, uses your health, so you gotta be careful when you do that. Ah. Sometimes you can line up characters about 3 at a time and, you know, just really beat them down. As you can hear, the music isn't too bad. Graphics for some stages are pretty decent, other stages really poorly designed. Some of the cheap moves, once they get you in a hit sequence, it's really hard to get out of it unless you do a special move. Like, moves like that, it's just really, you know, hard to get out of unless you do a special move. And depending on the character that you choose, this is the first time that I've actually used Tony. Usually don't use Tony, but seem to get pounded a bit hard here. Not doing so good here with the gameplay, that's for sure, but this is one of those stages where the backgrounds don't look so impressive. Overall, this game is really not that difficult. I'm not playing very well by any means here, but usually with the other character, you can go through it pretty quickly. And usually, most of these guys can't get a hit off. If they do, however, get a hit off, it can be sometimes a pain. Because like you've seen so far, they can trap you and really, I mean, just wail on you, and there's really no way to get out of that. But none of these boxes here in the background, this is as far up as you can go at the top. You can't break any of the background stuff, so it's kind of disappointing. Ah! Love the way Tony walks. Got this stride thing going on. Cracks me up. Probably just show you guys up here to the first boss or so, just a little bit in the second stage. The game's quite long, but here's our first boss. Not making it easy by any means. That's one heck of a jump, too. Now here's our second boss character. And together they're gonna tear me apart. So, as you can see, here's just a kind of a little bit of a quick look at what Crest of Wolf looks like here for the PC Engine. And yeah, it's not a completely terrible game by any means. It just is heavily bound around Final Fight. And some of the backgrounds could have been done a little bit better, but overall it's a playable game. It has some interesting boss characters, and the last boss character is kind of a little bit cool, but just want to give you a little bit of a look at what it's like here, and yeah, if you can find it for a reasonable price, maybe you should pick it up, but that's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching. this stage here, the background is really, really poor.